Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Man United 2, Villareal 1. United were able to get a revenge from the team that denied them the Europa League trophy on penalties last season. Game was at Old Trafford, United's second game in the Champions League group stage, and United were able to fashion, to squeeze, to bloody get a point, a result out of that. Despite not playing fantastic football, but at this stage, they don't ask you, how did you play? They ask you, who won the game? And United won the game. Today, I have Adam from Australia representing. How are you today, Adam?
Good, mate. Good. Great result.
I have Joe, Houston Red Army, representing United States. Joe, how are you, mate? Welcome to the show. Good. Right, let's start. We all saw the game, 2-1, 3 points. United get first 3 points out of this group. So, Adam, round me a minute of what you saw. What was the game like? I mean, yeah, we can all see it wasn't from everything I've read and heard and seen, it wasn't the greatest game. It wasn't the greatest performance. We were not the best team today.
No, look, you've got to start from the lineup. The lineup, anyone that's watching that game and wasn't excited by the lineup, I really beg to differ. I was excited by the lineup, and I thought Ollie's really backed himself for this lineup, and it's going to be an attacking lineup. But then we saw Pogba and McTominay lining up as 2 sixes again, and so it got a little bit negative then. But look, all credit to Villareal. They're a well-drilled side. They certainly showed up Delo and Tellez a few times, and it became a bit of a mess. And I'm surprised we weren't down by 3 or 4 at half time. Degea for me was outstanding again, and he's really, and when your goalkeeper's the most outstanding player through a season, there's something wrong. So, and then going into the second half, they got the goal from Delo's side. He got ripped up again, and they tapped one away. Degea nearly got it again. Good technique going down, but I think the speed of the shot just beat him through his legs.
Yeah,
and then we saw, a nice volley from Tellez on the outside of the box. Bruno was calling it up. So, great individual goal there. And then Ronaldo steps up again, as we know it. I actually thought Ollie was, with his subs, were a bit ballsy with his subs, especially when I think most people, when they saw Fred coming on, they would have been going, what the hell's going on here? But I don't know whether if Tellez was tired or what. But anyway, Fred's come on, put a first-time cross in at left back. So at the moment, he's probably our best left back we've got. And puts the cross in. Jesse just missed a shot just before that. Ronaldo's headed it down to Jesse. Back to Ronaldo and slots it home. Keeper nearly got a good hand to it. So, but to Ronaldo's credit, he stayed calm and finished it. So, a lot of people were bagging Ollie and stuff like that, but you've got to give Ollie credit with those subs. I probably thought maybe if there was a negative on his subs, I probably thought Pogba probably should have stayed on.
Yes, people.
McTominay.
A lot of people said that.
That's about
why Pogba off and leave him.
But Jesse's energy when he came on, Jesse Lingard's energy when he came on, and Matic's passing back when he came into that defensive role. Matic has just got that technique to slide a nice ball through at the right pace. And, I thought Matic did well to turn the game around with Jesse. Right. And I'm thinking maybe Ollie should have brought Jesse on a little bit earlier. But, everything worked out in the end. And, 3 points our way. And that's the main thing. Sometimes games like this actually trigger a season. So, we seem to be staying consistent every game. So maybe this is the game that turns it for us on the weekend.
Right. Okay, Joe. Summarize. How was it? What did you perceive today?
Oh, man. It was a rough game. I knew it was going to be a challenge because I have never, ever, 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 ever been sold on Dalot. There was nothing about his forward progress that is so great that would warrant him that would make me feel comfortable with the deficiencies he has in the back. And it was out in display, and they need to work on that. I mean, he Dalot had people Brian what's his name trending on Twitter because he was so bad.
Wow.
So
Right.
apart from him, there were also plenty of players that just like we're not, and you can't fault Ole. We have players on the pitch that for whatever reason with
Did
the
not
team,
perform.
they just won't perform. They just are not doing basics, giving the ball away cheaply, not getting just passing the ball, just getting the ball from point A to point B. We're not doing that. And Villareal just straight up bossed the middle, just dominated. It was terrible. Like for them to do that in
So Villarreal looked like the home team.
they look like the home team. They look
Comfortable.
they look comfortable.
Wow.
They look like they had a plan
Wow.
and they were executing that plan and it was working. Like they had full confidence.
Villarreal's always been like that, but haven't they? So it's nothing new to us that Villarreal's a very organised team. Anyone that's going into this game thinking that it was going to be an easy game are absolutely kidding themselves.
No, I don't think they expected an easy game, but they expected
this is
better performance of United trying to push Villarreal a bit back.
Yeah, like we used up all of our we used up a lot of Lucky Charms today, man. Like I feel like so many. Like there's so many. Like the miss by Varane, right? Who does that? Like,
well, they had a couple of one-on-ones.
How close was it?
Oh my God! It was.
It was one.
It was a goal. It was a goal. It was 1v1.
Yeah.
And
there was other shots that just went past the post and everything like that. Oh, we could have easily been 5 down at halftime.
Oh,
easily.
That bad?
It was so. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was shocking.
I wonder how the fans were responding at that time. They're probably thinking like, what the hell?
I think pretty much everybody is like, we're glad for the win, we're glad for the moment, but everybody is like, there's clearly things that need to be fixed here. Because there's no reason why, like if we play like that against the PSGs, the Manchester Cities and the Bayern Munich, those guys don't fuck around. They'll make history out of you.
Ouch.
You know what I mean?
Those
guys will put those chances away. They will make history. They will make commemorative coins out of you if you don't stop messing about, man.
Wow, that's terrible. I was there to witness the annihilation. My God.
Wait, you don't think they have commemorative coins with like between for that German versus Brazil game in the World Cup? Oh man. Yo, they got a plaque and everything, man.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that was terrible. 7-1. Ooh.
Wasn't good today.
Right.
Sheriff is gonna make a,
with was it Atlanta beat
Young Boys.
Young Boys. So they're top of the group now, and we're second. So I'll take the 3 points. Look.
Oh, right.
Everyone when we're playing with Mourinho, look, and there's no excuse for what's going on at the moment. But it was only 2 years ago when Mourinho was the manager, and they're all going, as long as we're getting the 3 points, we don't care. Blah blah blah.
And he got fired.
And it's and the other thing is, look, I'm not Ollie out, no way, man. But I'm sick of seeing online. I'm not a member of too many online not supporter club groups, but Manchester United groups. I'm not, because I disagree with a lot that's said on there. But the ones that get me is, soon as someone's got an opinion about Ollie out or they want Ollie out, holy crap, people rip hard on them.
And it's not
if
nice.
they've got an opinion about Ollie not being there, well, then that's their God-given right to have that. But that's not my opinion.
No. It's sad though. People, I always say, people should respect our people's opinion, regardless of whether you like it
as long
or
as they're not derogatory, I don't care.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Well, Joe knows that in
Yeah.
our WhatsApp forum for Houston Red Army. He knows. They argue, they debate, but that's his opinion. Respect. If you don't like it, then you don't have to like it, but respect it. Don't start to
Yeah.
verbally abuse.
I feel like the stronger the opinion against someone that's saying Ollie out, the more it's possible that person is more delusional about where Ollie is as far as like what he can do for us. Because it's clear everybody it can't all be magic, you know.
Exactly.
There's got to be skill involved.
I look
and we're
at
not seeing
Joe.
them. Yeah.
Well, I look at the background staff as well. Okay, so you got a team of when we're looking at technical stuff, you know, being better technically as a team. You know, he's got McKenna there and Carrick there that should be bringing this to the table, but it's not there. So and I've said it before, we've got inexperienced background staff.
Yeah.
In the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
And I know Ollie hires these guys.
Yeah.
But maybe we need to look better in the background stuff, you know.
And unfortunately, because of Ole's mentality and the way he just manages, he's super loyal. So he's not going to get rid of these guys anytime soon because he doesn't switch.
If he gets to the worst, they'll
proved that
get rid of
today.
a whole lot of them.
If you listen to a few of the YouTube shows, a lot of people came out and said Ronaldo should have been subbed, you know. But you know, in saying that, I can see if you've got the
Subbed
biggest
and replaced with and by
when I think they were talking about. Oh, look, mate. For me, leave Ronaldo on. He's the biggest goal scorer you got. So why would you sub him? You know, and he's the one that brings those glory goals like he did today. So you know, but on who the way he played, they were all saying he didn't do much today. He wasn't involved a lot. He should have been subbed. But you know, again, if that's the case, you've got to give Ollie credit for leaving him on because he's a big match player.
Right.
Even though he ended up
can't win.
Even though he ended up making Cristiano Ronaldo play on the wrong side of the pitch, we all know if he's gonna play him as a winger, why wouldn't he play him on the right? I'm just just something that
but he always played on the left for Fergie, so you know
more like
whatever.
He had that free role for Fergie, and it's the same thing. He switched him out when Cavani came in. He sort of gave Ronaldo that free role when Jesse came back on. Yeah, you know, so. Yeah, I was listening to Talk Sport today, and they were talking about if they wanted to switch it up a bit, you know, and give Ronaldo that free role and try and get that combination between Cavani and Ronaldo going, that they could play that slim lineup through the middle where you've got Cavani, Greenwood, and Ronaldo, and that's where Ronaldo could play that free role into wherever he finds that pocket. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. And they were talking about that today, which I thought was a pretty good idea. You know?
I mean, Ronaldo is that kind of player. I mean, if we go back to when he played for Portugal against Republic of Ireland, he didn't do much in that game.
Yeah, it's the same. That was one of the examples I used.
Bang, bang, 2 crosses.
That's it.
Crosses, as in Portugal know how to cross the ball because they know there's someone who could head the ball, and boom, 2 crosses, 2 headers, 2 goals. Goodbye, good night. 3 points. Portugal win the game.
But that's why you leave him on. You don't take him off because he's a big match player and he creates those moments for you to get you the 3 points, and that's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
Now Ollie, I don't know if Ollie's got the knackers to sub Ronaldo, but
that's a rough
it's a massive sub to make. You know,
he did it against Young Boys.
Yeah, but we had a game 2 days later, so anyway, but it paid off. Look, we should be celebrating the 3 points, not putting a negative spin on it. Today was all about putting 3 points on the board, especially with Atlanta getting now on 4 points. We're on 3. we've still got to play them. To me, this has got to be a positive podcast, not hitting up
Has-
Ollie, not hitting up bloody.
Has anyone seen Atalanta play this season? How good
I
are
haven't. No,
I don't know.
I haven't seen them play. But they seem to be going all right. So,
they? Right. Okay. Let's do a player rating. Just give me a score out of 1 to 10. Every player I mentioned. David Degea.
oh
Adam,
mate,
start with you, Adam.
I give him. I didn't see him do much wrong, and I didn't see like you can't give him 10 out of 10, but
Can't.
man, I tell you
can't.
what, he's up there for a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, I'll give him. I'll give him a 9.5. You know why? Because he didn't score.
Yeah. I agree, Joe. How good
Okay.
was he?
He hell of a game.
Oh,
Let's
mate.
go to
And they weren't
tell
just
us.
they weren't just basic saves. They were friggin'
They
It,
showed
they were really
it
good
almost
saves.
rivals that Arsenal game.
in the
Yeah.
UK, they have a picture of him on the front page. Uses his leg like that to stop
Yeah.
a ball.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, tell us, Adam.
Tell us. Well, I mean, he was a goal scorer today, so you gotta pay credit to that. But defensively, I think he really struggled a bit defensively.
Really?
So
Is
I'm
it? Do you
gonna
think?
probably
Do you think he struggled because he's been out for a while, or he struggled because Villarreal was so good?
I don't want to use that as an excuse because then you could say that for Delo as well. But so I won't really say that. So I'd probably give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 because he scored the goal was a cracker.
Right.
And you always rate goals, don't you? So
Right.
I'll probably give him a 7.
Joe.
It's pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty high, man. I'm just replaying all the times. Somebody, they had him on skates throughout the game. I'm sorry. A goal for me, a goal will guarantee you a point, maybe a point and a half, depending. I'll give him maybe
only
a point and a half
for a goal. Come on, man, that was important.
I'm even giving him a point and a half instead of just a point because the difficulty of said goal, right? So that
Tracking technique,
brings his score up to 5.5.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. 5.5.
Yeah.
How many?
He was 5.5.
5.5. Bloody hell, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
5.5.
Delo. I can't wait for this one. Let me start with Joe. Delo.
Diego Dalot. Man, not only did he cost us the goal, not only did he had us on squeaky bum time the whole game. I didn't see him put one decent cross in. Get out of here.
He didn't, Joe. He didn't.
He gets a 0.
Oh,
no. Okay. 1. I'll give him a 1. I'll give him a 1.
From 0 to 1.
Absolutely nothing.
Wow.
He provided nothing. Yo, it came to a point where in basketball they have this term called ISO.
Yeah.
When the guy with the ball, he's just asking to be one-on-one with somebody, right? You can see that dude. I don't remember what his name is. He was calling for ISO for Diego Dalot to guard him, and he was just waiting. Just come on, and then whop, and he's gone again. Nah, gets a 1. He gets a 1. He was poor. We should have sold him.
Yeah, I'm not going to be that harsh. I'll give him a 3.
3. Okay. Let's move to the centre back. Lindelof. Adam.
Lindelof was good. You can't really well, we'll talk about Varane in a sec, but I thought Lindelof was pretty good because he had to protect Tele. He actually had to protect Delo. Remember we were talking about it'd be interesting. Oh no, that was on the other pod. I was talking about it'd be interesting to see whether Varane plays on the right and Lindelof on the left or opposite,
Yeah.
So Varane played on the left this time and Lindelof was on the right. So he had to protect Delo a fair bit. So I'll probably give him around the 6.5, 7.
6.5, 7.
Yo,
I'd have to retract Teles's butt down to maybe a 5.5, 6 if I'm going to do that for Lindelof. Yeah.
Joe.
For Lindelof, he had a pretty solid game. I'll give him a 6.
Right. While you're there, Veron.
Varane, another solid game. Shaky, but it didn't cost us some of his mistakes. I'll give him a solid 6.5. 6.5.
Okay, Adam.
It's very questionable because some players are allowed to make mistakes, others aren't. So for me,
I mean,
for
it depends.
Varane, it was an air swing.
Yeah.
For Varane, it
Did-
was a pretty
did-
bad air swing that
did you
nearly
see
cost
that
us a goal.
Did you see that?
But he
stop in
was
front of
solid. He
De
brought
Gea?
the ball out well. Yeah,
Ooh,
I agree.
remember that
6.5.
stop? Remember that stop he did? Like the
Yeah,
slide,
yeah.
the slide. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
It
he
was
just
good.
like just
But
cooked
then,
it.
but
Like,
then Tellez was the same. Tellez stopped that the one where De Gea palmed down to the right.
yeah,
Tellez comes
yeah,
sliding in. So
yeah.
yeah, I'll probably put those two on par. You said 6.5, probably 6.5.
Okay,
Only because Tellez got the goal.
right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you've upgraded.
exactly.
You've upgraded your
Yeah.
score.
Now I'm
Now-
starting to get used to this rating thing, and I watch it a lot with you guys.
Right. What? We're now moving to the midfield. Pogba. Adam.
I actually thought Pogba was playing well. I thought he was playing well. He got the first shot off in the 37th minute, I think it was. It was the first time we had a shot on goal. So I thought Pogba was doing all right. He was dropping back in a bit. He was winning the ball. He wanted to take it out of defence. So he was playing really well, But this is what I'm saying about having the 2 sixes. You're looking for a bloke, and I know people are saying Pogba should play forward, but he's looking for that ball outside from the backs to take it out.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't see that much from McTominay, and the fullbacks were trusting Pogba to take that ball out. So there's your answer there to play
McTominay?
1-6.
I thought.
There's your answer.
Did you see the energy and the desire that he
From
brings?
Pogba?
No, from McTominay. Was he breaking up play? I'm just quoting what.
No.
Not really. No, he
McTominay
wasn't.
looks exactly like somebody that just got back from injury. He is not
Yeah.
100%. He's not.
Yeah,
up
he's
for it,
Adam,
and
what
he's
did you
being
rate
careful.
McTominay today?
McTominay, you got to give him a 4, I think.
4.
Yeah, 4. I think
Joe.
4.
My thoughts exactly. 4.
Yeah,
4. All right.
it's below par.
Bruno. Joe.
Now we missed
Bruno,
Pogba, didn't we?
No, yeah, you didn't say Pogba.
All right. Pogba. Joe.
No, Adam, go ahead.
Adam. Sorry.
Pogba for me. Pogba, I've got to give him. If I'm giving Varane a 6.5, I've got to give Pogba a 6.5.
Okay.
I thought he was good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent, 6.5 as well.
Yeah, right. Bruno. Adam.
Bruno.
Yes.
Look, he had the captain's armband today, and I actually thought he was really good as a captain today. At halftime, you could see him in the tunnel. He was giving directions around to Greenwood, Sancho. He actually had to go at Sancho a couple of times on the pitch, even though I thought Sancho played pretty well. He was really leading that side, and he really had that desire to get that goal. I actually thought Bruno was really good. He gave the assist to Tellez. So I'm going to put Bruno up there. He's at least a 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe. Bruno.
Yeah, had the assist. Great pass. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty decent too, moving the ball. He didn't lose it too much. Yeah, I'll give him a solid 7 as well.
7.
Yeah, he didn't lose the ball much, did he, Joe, today?
Yeah,
I thought
no,
he
he doesn't.
was pretty smart on the ball. He was picking and choosing his pass. I think he had one balloon shot earlier in the game. But
Yeah, it went over the
yeah,
the
it was
ball.
like his penalty.
yeah. It was. I mean, it was like the same trajectory.
Have they found the
Yeah.
ball? Have they found the ball yet?
Mate, you'd be running with that ball, wouldn't you? Get the ball. See you later. I'm out of here.
That's right. Right. Who else was in midfield? Bruno, Pogba,
That's it.
and
Pogba and,
McTominay. Okay. Okay, we've done the free mids. Right, let's go to the forward line. Mason Greenwood. Adam.
Yeah, Mason. Look, I thought Mason was good. I thought he was really good again.
Wasn't
You
as
know?
selfish as he was on Saturday.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely
No.
not. I think someone had words with him. But
That's someone, but probably Ronaldo.
yeah. I think he was good. He was willing to take on players. Him and Sancho were both dropping in defence. They worked hard in defence, both of them. And So yeah, look, I'm not going to give him a Bruno 7. I think a lot of them. I'd probably give him a 6. I'd probably give him a 6. Yeah, probably give him a 6. I thought he was good without being bad. So
Okay.
yeah.
Joe.
This must be the Hive Mind show. I feel the same exact way. Solid. Like, yeah, I mean, it could have been better, but he wasn't really getting that much service. So yeah, solid 6, but not as good as Bruno, and he wasn't that impactful. He disappeared from time to time.
Right.
So about a 6.
Okay. Sancho. Joe.
Sancho looked like he's getting better. His
Was
movements.
he taking people on and
He's
crossing
taking
balls
people
in?
on, taking people on. Just maybe define the third, maybe the have the get the cross in maybe a little bit earlier. He's all about just getting down to the byline and crossing it that way. It doesn't seem like he's more of like a cross it in Dalot style,
Right.
to anybody in the middle. So I thought he was solid, looked good. I'll give him a 6. Yeah, 6.
Adam.
Yeah, look, I'm actually feeling for Sancho, to be honest with you. Look, they bought him for the right-hand side and he's still playing on the left. So and it's starting to piss me off a bit, to be honest with you. We've gone after this player.
For 2 years.
You chase a player for 2 years and, Ollie's doing himself no credit by leaving him on the left-hand side. I feel as a team we're missing it, And if it meant, I love Greenwood. Everyone knows I'm a big Greenwood fan. If it meant dropping Greenwood to bring him on partway through the game just to see how Sancho goes on that right-hand side. And everyone knows that he does very well on that right-hand side. But I feel Ollie's trying to feel, how can I say this? If you were going to play Greenwood on the right-hand side, why the friggin' hell did we buy him?
Exactly.
Why did we buy him? We go and spend $75 million for a right winger that everyone was calling for.
Exactly.
Are we go and play him on the left-hand side to play Greenwood? So
I think all is just trying to reconcile with Greenwood's current form, which is kind of undroppable right now. And
I get that. Yeah.
Still, like, he needs goals, and Greenwood's gonna get you goals.
Yeah.
And we might play better with Sancho on the right, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna get us goals. And always, like I said, always loyal. He goes what keeps him safe. And Greenwood on that right gets him all nice and fuzzy.
Right.
I'll give Sancho a 6 as well.
Sancho 6.
Yeah.
Joe, same.
Yeah. He's 6.
Right. Let's go to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Adam.
Well, look, Joe said it's 1.5 for Ronaldo, 1.5 for a goal, right?
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5 for a goal.
Depending on the
moment gets him another point.
The moment gets him, yeah.
Right, so it's 2.5. So from what I'm hearing, because we don't see what he does in the background on TV, so we're not actually at the game. From what I hear from the game, he should have been subbed off, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't involved in the game at all. I actually thought he was pretty poor before that moment of glory came. So in saying that, I'm going to... It's a hard one. We gave Tellez 6.5, so you've got to give Ronaldo 6.5.
Joe.
I'm going to go ahead, especially with the goal, the moment. I felt like he kind of had like maybe a 5.5, maybe 6 type of game today. And with the goal, he gets a 7.5.
Damn.
The goal.
Right.
In the moment.
Let's grade our subs quickly. Okay. Cavani. What do you guys grade Cavani? Adam.
Well, he was on for, what were they on? For 20 minutes or so they were on for. So they probably could have been brought on a little bit earlier. But in saying that, Cavani brings plenty of energy to the game. I think he should have scored, or the ball was a little bit behind him.
He should have scored.
He should have scored, shouldn't he?
Should have scored, yeah.
So, I mean, in 20 minutes, you can't really do much. You just got to bring energy to the game. And so to rate subs is really hard. It's hard to rate a sub, because players have been out there for 90 minutes. And I've got to give him the same score as someone that's played 90 minutes. Jeez, he's making it hard. Look, for the time that he was on there, I'll probably give him a, because he didn't do much wrong. He may have had like 4 or 5 touches, so you probably give him a 7. Wouldn't you? Is that how it works? Yeah. Because he didn't do much wrong. He didn't do much wrong when he got there.
For me, sub that didn't. He still needs to score for me to give him something past the 7. So he looked great. I would have given him a regular 6, but I'm gonna give him a half point simply because of that run he made. It was like a ball
that was gonna go out
to the byline. Yeah, it was gonna go out. Cristiano had given up on him.
Yeah,
and he.
So I mean, the energy it brings.
Oh
is excellent.
man, that energy, and it was infectious. It was infectious.
Yeah.
It was a great ball. That energy.
So my
passion.
7's right then. So a 7's good.
6.5, I swear.
Okay. Let's go to Lingard. Adam.
Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Jesse's a super sub now. He's the new Ollie.
Yeah.
He's the new Ollie. I called it on the last. We need to be using him as a super sub. He's come on. He nearly scored. He set up Ronaldo. You know, he brings energy to the team. He's worked hard. You know, the time he's on, Joe, if I've given Cavani a 7, he's an 8.
Oh, come on.
Well, see, I'm rating too high. So I've got to go Cavani at 6.5 to give me leeway for Lingard. Is that what you're saying? So Lingard's about a 7, Cavani a 6.5.
I would say Lingard probably have maybe a 5.5, 6.
5.5 for an assist to Ronaldo.
No,
and he gave Ronaldo.
I'm saying no. This is before the assist. Before the assist, I'm giving it.
But he nearly scored before the assist.
I mean,
he nearly scored. It was a good save by the keeper.
I'm not too keen on the nearly scored partial point for that. So,
but you gave Cavani for nearly scoring a 6.5, and now you're saying Jesse's 5.
No, I said he had like a. I said Cavani had like a 6 performance overall as far as energy, moving the ball. I don't think. Okay, if you take away Lingard's assist, right? Cavani had a better game, a better time on the pitch than Lingard, right?
Okay.
So Lingard's assist is what's helping us. I mean, almost.
Okay, let's move on.
So Jesse gets maybe.
No,
like
mate, this is fun. This is fun. You know, a bit of banter with the numbers. This is really cool.
Joe, what did you give Jesse?
Jesse maybe a 6.5, man. I'll keep it as a 6.5. That's it.
Let's go to the man of the hour, Fred. Adam, what are you giving Fred? Even though there was not a lot of time he had on the field today, what are you giving him?
Well, he got the. Well, he first time cross by Fred, man.
First time cross, yeah.
Best left back in the club. So he might line up against Everton from the left-hand side.
He came with energy, he came with desire.
Yeah.
And he broke up play down the left, right? And sending a cross. This is really,
I don't know if he broke the play up, but the ball came to him. He put a first time cross in.
So what do you give him?
Mate, he was on there for 5 minutes. I'm going to give him a 6.
6. Oh, wow. You gave him a great hard down his time he spent on the field.
Yeah. Well, I thought Jesse was the best on the field.
Adam.
Jesse's
okay. That's
for the subs.
Generous. It's okay to be generous. Joe.
Wasn't in there long enough. Solid 5. Just a 5. Average.
Okay. What of Matic?
Matic
was good.
Matic was good. He was much better than McTominay. I'll give him, but still.
McTominay played all 90 minutes, right?
Yeah. McTominay. Yeah, Ole definitely needs to make a decision about that. He needs some time out, right? There's nothing. I'm sure Donnie looked at McTominay. Is like, I could stink it up that bad. Is that what I need to do? It's like Donnie's got to be looking at McTominay.
Well, apparently there was a photo going around. Soon as Ollie went to put Fred on, Donnie was throwing a few faces around. I still haven't seen that photo.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. It was like a recording.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
But you don't blame him, do you? You can't blame him.
I don't blame it at all. because
No.
I can see Donnie making Donnie. I can see Donnie making the same. I can see Donnie making the same cross Fred did.
And
It's
being
just
pulled off.
all he's got his favorites, and what he's doing to Donnie is terrible. And we don't want moments in games like this to turn into something else because everybody, the media is going to try to draw on that,
Yep.
on the situation there.
Okay. So you gave Matic. What did you give Matic?
Matches, I give matches like a 6. Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah, I'd probably give Matic a 6. Look, he was good when he came on. It was good. There wasn't much.
But
He
he was
doesn't put much
specialised
through
there.
the air. He was sliding the ball through nicely, and he was sliding the ball through nicely, and he puts such great weight on his passes. So yeah, probably give him the same as Joe there, 6.
I think
Okay.
Matic is a great second half
Yeah.
midfielder to come in.
Right.
I'm still not comfortable with him playing the whole 90 minutes
Right.
because of his legs. Because when you start getting around the 65th, 70th minute, that's when things start to go. And like Villareal could have gotten us too, because man, he's like what's his name? Mr. Good Evening over there. He's making a lot of changes. And that was another thing that was making me nervous about the game, the way how active Villarreal was with their substitutions. They're making changes. They're putting fresh legs. I don't know why Ole doesn't understand that sometimes just having a set of fresh legs to implement your system or your style, just some fresh legs could make it execute even better. So I don't understand why he waits so long. The Matic and the Cavani substitutions could have came in 10-15 minutes earlier. So.
Wow. Okay. What are you guys rating Ole substitution, selection, and tactics today? Adam?
I actually liked his lineup. I liked the lineup. I thought it was very positive. I thought it was there was no excuses for it not to be an attacking game for us. I thought his substitutes worked. They got us the win. So, but the Ollie out crowd probably won't like it. But I mean, I'm not going to go around saying like giving him an 8 or something like that. But he's definitely a 6.5.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay. Joe, what are you giving Ole?
Same exact thing again, right on the head, 6.5. Yeah, I felt the same way because without those substitutions, he was easily getting a 4, right? And now he would have gotten lower, but it wasn't all tactics. There's a lot of individual nonsense that was happening on the pitch today, and I'm sure Ole is not training them to make misplaced passes and not taking care of the ball. So with the
I don't think there was there that many misplaced passes today. I think Villareal were just that good and that well organised. They just tore us up either side, didn't they?
They just cut us. Like I don't know, the organization wise, we lost the ball. It's just it could have been better.
Their goal came through the middle, didn't it, Joe? It came straight through the middle. And on a few occasions, like you saw Pogba and McTominay, they were just chasing their ass off.
Yeah.
And McTominay was caught out so badly.
Yeah.
So it didn't really help the right-hand side of our field. And it was always going to come, wasn't it, their goal? It was, Anyway, I'm going to try and stay positive. Oh, look, Joe, 100% agree with you. He's not even close to being up to it.
Yo, like Dalot, I don't think Dalot is good enough.
It's just one game, bro.
It's just one game. Okay, but I've seen this before. Every time I've seen
Dalot I've seen it before. He did it
before.
Yeah, he did it the last game he started.
Yes.
It was the same the last game.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why he got shipped out, right? And there's a reason why we were looking to sell him. And the only reason why he's still here is probably because we didn't get Trippier.
True.
Right now, I'll take Brandon Williams.
Adam, what do you give the whole team today's performance?
The whole team?
Yeah.
The whole team?
Subs,
oh, jeez.
Determination.
The whole team.
Passion, how they play, sloppy, fast.
Look, we took the 3 points. And that's like a goal. So it's 1.5 there. Oh, look, as a team performance, it was friggin' garbage. It was you got to give them. They got the points, so you got to give them 5.5. That's about it. The only person they kept it respectable was Degea, and a good goal by Telles and a good goal by Ronaldo. But as a whole team, it was poor.
Right.
Like I said, I was taking a few notes on the game, and there wasn't much good at writing. It was poor. I have to say 5.5 as a performance, team performance.
The whole team.
Yeah, pretty much. The fact that they kept in the fight, they kept pushing, that'll give them a 5.5. If we had tied the game, I would have given them a 4.
Wow.
Right. So, yeah, maybe a 5. They just evened it out. They just stuck it through, but because it was a very poor game.
Well, they got the 3 points, so you've got to give it a pass, haven't you? A pass is a par, which is 5.
I would say a warning, a stern warning, not a pass.
Yeah.
All graded them. Next game is home to Everton.
Home to Everton, yeah.
Home to Everton. Everton, good side. You all remember last season we were leading 2-0. Pogba leaves. The game ends 3-3. Last minute set ball into the box, and we could not clear the ball away. Right.
Richarlison is injured though, right?
Yes, I think so. I've not seen him start this season.
I mean, this is a weakened team. I understand they got a Wolby and some of their other players, but this again is one of those games where we're supposed to be comfortable in playing these teams, but obviously it's not the case. We're probably going to make a meal out of it.
Right, exactly. Adam, Everton on Saturday. Early kickoff for you. What time would it be on your time?
It'll be for us. I'll tell you. Where are we? It's actually it's on Saturday. So it's an early. If it's Saturday, it'll be like a 9:30 kickoff.
9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 kickoff. So it's a good time. Yeah,
that's
perfect.
Great time. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice evening. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we'll have a but if it's nice weather, we'll get a long weekend this weekend. So I'll probably have the barbecue going or something like that. Have a couple of beers.
Can't beat that.
I'm actually getting my second. Tomorrow. I'm getting my second Pfizer shot. So see how I pull up on Saturday. I'm supposed to work Saturday. So. Yeah, so we'll see how we go.
If I don't see Adam on the show on Friday or something,
I'll be there, mate. I'll be there. Lock me in.
The show will be the COVID with the bacteria.
Yeah, COVID's got me.
The second one.
I'll be there.
The knockout one. Right. Joe. Everton. Saturday.
We should be able to beat them. I mean, they're weaker, but I don't think I'm not sure that Ole is going to fix whatever. I'm not sure if Ole is going to fix whatever we've seen the last couple of weeks. I don't think it's enough time. But Everton's got to come at it. If they get they got Rafa Benitez over there now. That's a smart manager, right?
Very smart.
And I'm sure he's seen what it takes the frailties of United and how to beat us. So he's a smart manager and he's gonna try to implement his system. So hopefully we get out of there with a 2-1 or something. I'm just gonna say 2-1 from now on. Okay. Because I mean by then
we can't keep a clean sheet, that's for sure. So
say what?
I said we can't keep a clean sheet.
It doesn't
it doesn't exist.
Well, Wan-Bissaka is going to be back, and Shaw should be back, right?
I don't know about
Shaw should be back.
Maguire's definitely out.
Maguire's out.
I actually, I said, Lindelof played well.
Yeah, Lindelof is going to start.
So Lindelof was all right.
Lindelof and Veron start on Saturday. I know for sure. So, Adam, you've gone for a victory over us, Everton on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, have to. You got to stay positive. You got to roll with the punches after today's 3 points. And, like I said, sometimes those grinding out wins where you look like you've been battered can trigger off a season. So, 100%. I'm going to go, we're at Old Trafford. I mean, that doesn't mean much nowadays, but Yeah, definitely. I'm with Joe. We'll go to 2-1. 2-1 for sure.
All right.
Yeah. I'd like to
Now-
say 2-0. I'd love to say
Uh,
2-0,
Nah,
but I
this team
just
will
can't
concede a
see
goal.
that clean sheet.
This team will concede a goal. Definitely.
Mm.
So Everton on Saturday after that international break. So after the Everton game next Saturday, Joe, there's no football till 2 weeks.
Well, that's the other
Mhm.
thing. Like you most of the look at all the players that have come back from the Euros. They all look knackered, don't they?
Yeah.
They all look like knackered. They just having Euro days, and and then they've got to go and play again.
Yeah.
So it's just only going to get tougher.
Seriously. So,
So
viewers, you've heard it from the crew, Adam and Joe. They've told you this. They gave you the player ratings. They've told you what they felt about United's play. I mean, at this stage, it's still a long season to go. It's a long way to go. In the league, it will be game 7, if I'm right. After that game against Everton on Saturday, it will be 31 more games. There's
Long
time to
season.
improve the football. It's a long season. FA Cup is going to start in January. Champions League will finish by December. And it cares to see who's into the groups that's out of the group stage. I cannot see United going to Europe. I'm sorry. Going to the
Yo,
Europa League will be a
that-
disaster.
Now, don't get me wrong. Last season, that killed me. Like I was gutted. I do not
Thursday,
enjoy.
Sunday, Thursday,
Yeah,
Sunday.
I do not enjoy watching us play at the Europa League. I didn't
Well,
care for that tournament at
And I
all.
was just happy we got to the final and hoping we should have won the final. Because I tell you, you put Van Gaal there, you put Mourinho there, we'd be in Villareal. Either way, we'll get a result that day. But it is what it is. Well, chaps, it's been an absolute pleasure. You know, United didn't play great, but sometimes it's all about the football and it's all about the result at the final whistle. They don't ask you who nearly won the game. They don't ask you that. They ask who won. If anyone asks you, Man United won by 2-1, goal by Telles and Ronaldo, and man of the match, David Degea. So United have got 3 points. They are behind Atalanta. I was about to say Santanta. Atalanta. You guys haven't watched Atalanta play, so it's a team I'm going to be watching closely because I know
you'll have to do some homework.
I think they might give
Yes,
United.
they will.
They might give United a few hiccups because they are not pushovers, but they seem to play some good football.
But Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not going to be that in that game either, right?
Now, 2-match
So-
ban.
So yeah, we have to see what Ole decides to do with that. You know,
Below.
no,
He's below, mate.
I'd rather see McTominay up there.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
I'd rather see McTominay as right back.
What time is it there? It's
I'll
nearly
go
1
foot-
o'clock in the morning, Joe.
I'll go football manager on this. Okay, I don't care. Not Dallo. I don't want to see Dallo.
Bring Brandon
anymore.
Williams back.
Bring
Oh,
him. Recall. Bring his ass back.
no,
I'm not
that's
playing.
terrible. No, I don't think that guy. I don't think that guy. If he doesn't, I don't see improvement with Brandon. But it still comes down to the coaching. It's not. It's the coaching, and I want to see more
Yeah.
Sancho down the right. You know, but this is where we are. So we'll have a match preview on Friday. If you guys are available, we'll have the match preview on Friday for the game on Saturday morning, which is early for us out here. And Adam, he said, what time? I forgot what he said. What time was it? Will it be for you guys?
9:30 p.m.
In the evening. Oh,
on Saturday. Yeah.
in the evening. So you're good.
So yeah, I might be working Saturday, but what do you call it? Send me the link through, and I'll see if I'm available.
But I'll be on doing a watch along for that on Saturday. Well, absolute pleasure today. 3 points. United move on. We're group stage. Next game is Everton. We concentrate. After the Everton game, we'll have the break. I think the funny thing is only a few players get to relax. Others going to represent the countries again. And hopefully no injuries. But we'll take that after the Everton game. From us, it's goodbye and good night. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Glory, glory, Man United. Man United have got 3 points and they are now second in the group stage in Champions League. From us, it's goodbye and good night. Adam, thank you so much for staying up. And Joe, thank you very much for joining us today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Take care, bro. Cheers.
Take care.
Bye.